We got an Audi RS3, guys. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hang on a minute. What are you doing with an Audi RS3? Well, it's time for my yearly road trip, and every year I go from London all the way to Belgium, Spa, for the European Le Mans Race Series. And this year, I'm doing it in that. Now, this is the all-new 2019 Audi RS3, and I have to say, I think this looks really, really cool. In fact, when it arrived, it actually reminded me a little bit of my old B7 RS4 in the kind of shape that it has. But this new Audi RS3, just shy of 400 horsepower, and Audi claim a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 4.1 seconds. Now, I know a number of people that have timed this car, and it's got significantly quicker than that. And when I talk about significantly more, I'm talking like closer to 3.7 seconds, and I'll tell you what, that feels flipping quick. Flipping quick, which would make sense because it shares the same 2.5 litre 5-cylinder engine as the TTRS that I just had. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for plenty of automotive content. I've just come back from Bruges in Belgium with Mini. We did a road trip in a Mini JCW Clubman, and that was amazing. And I've also had a number of cars from Audi, including TTRS, R8s, and we've got an RS5 coming soon as well. So lots to come. But this car specifically, I wanted to do a quick introduction to this car before we start to see this on the road trip, because I don't think I could have picked a better all-rounder for the road trip that I'm about to embark on. Now, for subscribers of the channel, oh my word, that is quick. For subscribers of the channel, you're going to be going, well, why are you not doing it in the Alfa Romeo 4C? Well, have a look. The reason being is the sole main reason is the comfort element. In fact, whilst we're here, let's just test out this 4.1 to 60. That is quick. That 4.1, I think that is very, very reserved, because this thing feels quick. It feels like the TTRS. It feels very similar. Well, they're the same engine, obviously, but I do like this car. Now, I think there's a lot of people who might be like, oh yeah, I don't know, RS3, should it just be a hatch? But I really like it as a saloon. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, I am going to have a lot of fun in this car. We are going to have a lot of fun in this car, because it does have a serious punch to it. Now, Audi have, obviously, the top speed on this car is 174 miles per hour. I'm not sure whether the speed limiter is still on it, but we're going to find out, because I think we're going to be doing some Autobahn, so we'll do some high-speed runs and find out whether Audi have removed this or not. But I tell you what, I don't think we need to worry about whether the limiter's been raised or not, because as it is quick enough. It is quick enough, and it does everything really, doesn't it? It's comfortable, it's 5 doors, it's got space in the back, it's comfy, it's super quick. I mean, what more do you really need? That's why this is the perfect road trip car. And we've got noise as well. Now, yeah, the reason that I wanted to do this car specifically, and I reached out to Audi a while ago and said, look, I'm doing a road trip to Belgium. I'm also going to be going via the Nürburgring. I won't be tracking this car. To track a press car, you've got to do a whole load of insurance stuff, but we will be going to the Nürburgring as well. And I'll explain all of that when we get back home, because there's a lot of information to come on this road trip, and it's going to be really cool. So just make sure you're subscribed, guys. Yes! Yes! So the comfort element of this car is the main reason why I wanted to take this as well. And also because you guys on the channel have asked me regularly to get an RS3 on. So I thought, what better way to introduce an Audi RS3 to the channel than to take it on, you know, a 1,200 mile road trip. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. I'm not bringing the 4C because a long journey in the 4C, I think, first of all, is going to be, it's going to be challenging. It's going to be challenging on me. We don't have power steering. It's low, it's wide, it's loud, and I think by the time I get to my end destination, I'm going to be so exhausted that I'm going to struggle to really enjoy the rest of the weekend. And I know that a lot of people are going, oh my God, you're such a wimp. Just do it. You know, you bought the 4C to drive it. But this car is what I'm going to be doing the road trip in, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty more 4C adventures to come, including my first modification is coming on the 4C, and it's going to make the car look really good. Now, we're going to have a lot of time in this car, so I don't necessarily feel the need to go through and do an entire review now. I've literally just had it received by Audi. I want to spend a bit more time with it, but the kind of content that I want to bring with you is obviously a review, see what this is like, because the roads that we enjoy doing, there are so many twisties, and I can't wait to put this thing through its paces. Also, I'm going to do my traditional resetting of the trip computer and see how economical this car is, just for banter, in comparison to the cars that I'm with. And I'm going to be with a Maserati Gran Turismo Sport and a C63 AMG, C63S, sorry, that has been mapped to about 600 horsepower. So we're going to have a great, great time. I cannot wait to share this with you. But before we do that, let's quickly kind of have a quick first look, I guess, and a first drive, really, of what this new 2019 Audi RS3 is like. So I bang it into sport mode, put my foot down. Yeah, it definitely has a really good punch to it. And again, exactly the same as with the TTRS. We've got this glorious 2.55 cylinder engine noise that I love so much, and I think Audi have really nailed it, even though we've got a quieter exhaust, but we've got to get past that. So I'm going to try my best to stop banging on about these all the time, because we have to just deal with it. It is the way it is. But I mean, look, the point of view that you guys are seeing now, it's a very, very nice cabin. It's very familiar. I think this is the thing with all of the Audis, is that, you know, we've got virtual cockpit. On this one we have got a screen that rises up, but I do like the steering wheel on this. I love the Alcantara kind of accents here on the side. It's very cool. It's very comfy. Now this specific car that I'm driving right now costs 50 grand on the road, and the reason for that is it's got around about £5,000 worth of extras on it, including the comfort and sound pack and the Audi sports pack, which when you chuck those two together kind of spikes the price up a little bit more. Let me park the RS3 up here. So there it is. This is the car that we're going to use for our road trip, guys. What do you think? I think that looks pretty insane, particularly in the Ara Blue. I think the Ara Blue looks stunning. I mean, if I put it up against the sunlight, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you've got all of these beautiful little crystal flecks, kind of, look at that. That looks so cool. Yeah, guys, this is a very, very cool car. And for those of you who have been asking for RS3 content on the channel, well, here you go. This will be the first of a few videos. We are going to Belgium in this. We're going towards the Nürburgring in it. And I'm going to show you what this thing is like to drive over 1,200 miles. So if that interests you, make sure to stay tuned. But we're taking this little bad boy up to Motec. Going to do a few bits and bobs with them, and I will show you what it is I'm doing very soon. Nothing major, don't worry, all the purists can relax. It's just something little which I think is going to look really, really cool. That's the end of today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. It really does help. Make sure to stay tuned for plenty more content to come. Some adventures in this, some adventures in that, and a lot more along the way. So make sure to tune in on the next video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.